Siguro itong Clark to Valenzuela, no? We are expecting na mag-operate tayo by end of 2027 or early 2028, no?
At ito po nga po yung sinabi natin dati na mayroong ano no, ayan oh, mga steel girders yung ginamit nila dito. Yan. So hanggang diyan pa rin wala pa ring development dito. Yun nga lang ang nagde-develop dito itong mga halaman. Mga kasagbutan yan oh. Pero inumpisahan na nilang ano, at pinatabas na nila yan. Malinis na. Dito sa ano natin harap natin ayan malinis na rin yung mga ano dito. Yun, yan. So dire-diretso na po yan papuntang ano no, papuntang underground station ng Clark International Airport. Yun. So nakikita nyo na yung development ng dito no, mula nung hindi tayo nakabalik dito ng matagal. Ayun. Yan po yung development na nakikita natin dito sa may yun sa Clark Station at ditong parte na ito. Alright.
Marami pa rin tayong right of way projects particularly sa San Fernando, Pampanga. But continuous naman yung ating mga trabaho doon. No? We're working, I think tulungan naman tayo ng different government agencies. No? In fact, nagkaroon nga kami ng interagency committee to address these right-of-way problems. No? And we have to report to the President on a regular basis kung ano yung result ng mga issues and how we were able to address these issues and problems.
Is the North-South Commuter Railway of the DOTR and PNR, which despite being started in 1994 as the Manila-Clark North Rail Project, only started construction in January 2019. The NSCR consists of a 147-kilometer railway system with 35 stations and 464 train cars, spanning 27 cities and municipalities, 3 provinces, and 3 regions. From Clark International Airport in Luzon through the National Capital Region and all the way to Laguna in Calabarzon. Aside from being the Philippines' single largest railway project, the NSCR also holds the distinction of being the single largest infrastructure project of the Asian Development Bank and the longest commuter railway project of the Japan International Cooperation Agency. Once fully operational, the NSCR will cut down travel time between Clark and Calamba from more than 4 hours down to less than 2 hours. Travel time from the Clark International Airport to Makati City via the country's first airport express service will be under an hour. This massive railway system is expected to accommodate more than 800,000 passengers per day in its first year of full operations, with capacity to service more than 1 million passengers per day in the decades to come. In the process, the NSCR will generate 25,000 direct jobs during construction and close to 10,000 jobs during its eventual operations. Construction is in full swing for the NSCR Manila to Clark segment's 88 kilometers of viaducts, 17 stations, and 2 depots, with all 7 civil works contractors from Japan, South Korea, Spain, and Thailand partnering with Philippine contractors already in different stages of construction. Meanwhile, the NSCR's first 8-car train set is on track for delivery by December 2021. Despite the effects of the COVID-19 pandemic on the global railway construction industry, the DOTR and PNR under the Duterte administration's Build program have been steadfast in making this almost 2-decade dream of a more comfortable life for every Filipino a reality.
When the Duterte administration started in July 2016 and Secretary Arthur Tugade took the helm of DOTR, it was greeted by a then-stalled Manila-Clark or North Rail project, which despite having been conceptualized in 1994, was then very far behind from its vision of seamlessly connecting the growing industrial, commercial, and aviation hub that is Clark and the bustling capital of Metro Manila. 27 years since North Rail was dreamt of in 1994, and just 5 years since Secretary Tugade became the 12th Transportation Secretary who tried to realize and implement the North Rail project. Now, today, we finally stand on very clear very concrete and indisputable proof that this project is happening. Long awaited, long talked about, but very much needed, the North-South Commuter Railway project is finally becoming a reality. Massive is a word that is often and very appropriately used to describe the North-South Commuter Railway project. So first of all, the North-South Commuter Railway system is a total of 147 kilometers, 35 stations, crossing 3 regions from Central Luzon, NCR, Region 4A, and covering 27 cities and municipalities. It consists of 3 segments. The northern segment, North 2 segment, which is part of what we are going to inspect today. The middle segment, which is ongoing construction. And of course, the south segment, which is... So PNR Clark Phase 1, as we all know, is the first 37 kilometers, which is currently ongoing full-scale construction. So this will have 10 stations, and it is going to span 38 kilometers. PNR Clark Phase 2 is consisting of 53 kilometers with 6 stations. PNR Calamba, or the south extension, 56 kilometers with 19 more stations. Currently, for Clark Phase 2, we received a total of 15 bids from 8 companies from 5 countries, record-breaking at that time. But for the south packages, we received 35 bids from 17 international companies from 7 countries, plus the Philippines, making it the most participated and record-breaking procurement, large-scale procurement that we have ever hosted.